I help you?
Yeah, may I speak with Mr. Darien Harris, please?
Yes, hold for 1 second, sir, while I transfer your call.
Thank you. Unshattered Redemption conference call. Fun stuff.
Good afternoon, National Bar Association. Please hold.
Yes, sir. So Darien Harris is with the National Bar Association, and we have very cordial conversations. And so basically, several months back on my Facebook, I had sought out some individuals.
Good afternoon, National Bar Association.
Mr. Harris!
Hey, what's going on, Mr. Thomas?
Oh, you know who this be. You know who this be. Now, hey, it might sound kind of funny because we kind of doing our studio thing, and I had to use somebody else's phone because I'm switching service for the documentary and stuff. So, I had to fill you in because, I ain't trying to jam you up. You know how I get down, Hey, so I know you've been thinking about me, so I had to call you and give you an update on how the certified mail has been so effective. Man, God is so amazing. So let me tell you this. Remember, I think I talked to you last time, and they had filed a complaint. They filed a complaint against the black judge, Valerie Boyd Wells. Now, remember, they had denied the complaint against Commissioner Judge Brickner like 2 or 3 times, the white judge. And for me, this ain't about color. They're trying to make sure certain cases don't get out, but I have to push to draw attention to all the cases and violations. So what happened was, and everybody around me knows what I'm up to, the post office, Kinko's, or FedEx, they love me. So when I had filed, what I did was, because everybody kept turning me down, even with the certified mail, so I got a little smart. I sent 2 complaints in one package. The one on Valerie Boyd Wells and the one on Commissioner Brickner. Now remember, I was surprised when they sent me the letter saying the complaint was being processed. And I said, well, wait a minute, why they didn't file a complaint on Commissioner Brickner? Because it was the same envelope. The envelope came back. Yeah, the envelope came back to me, right? But they don't know I do stuff like take pictures before the envelopes before I send them out. The envelope that I sent out was written in ink. Okay, and then on purpose, I sealed it with the clear Scotch tape on the back. So it came back to me in the mail unopened as if nobody accepted it. Now remember, I sent the certified mail, so how it would come back to me regular mail, right? So it wasn't open. So the first thing, and I'm Marine Corps infantry, man. The first thing I noticed was the label that they put my address on was computer printed and typed out. When the envelope that I had sent, I wrote in ink. That let me know that wasn't the same envelope. So I didn't open it. Exactly. Amen to that, huh? So I didn't open it. I didn't open it. I took it right back to the post office across the street from me. And they be cracking up. So they said, wait a minute, Mr. Thompson, let me get my supervisor. They went and got the supervisor. I keep my tracking numbers and everything. The supervisor's like, somebody tampered with this mail? I showed him a picture of how I wrote it in ink. You know what he did? He go, Mr. Thompson, we're going to send it right back. He said, we're going to send it right back. And then after that, the regular worker that had called him, he got in on it too. He said, oh, you know what, Richard? RC, we'll put some fragile stickers on it. So that way we'll know if they mess with it again. So then I just called the Arizona Commission on Judicial Conduct. Remember, they yell at me, tell me I'm loud. I say, look, I'm always a loud black man. Y'all don't say nothing when y'all go to Kevin Hart's comedy show. so I called about 5 minutes ago, and I'm telling them, look, you filed a complaint against a black judge, but not the white judge. What's going on? And Mr. Thompson, we got all your package. I said, no, because y'all tried to make it seem like you didn't open one and sent it back. No, we got all 3 of your complaints. I said, 3? I said, wait a minute. I said, let me pull back. Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So she goes, we got all 3 of your complaints. I said, 3? Wait a minute. I said, let me pull back and step into some humility here. I said, so you're saying now that the complaint that you turned down 2 times against Commissioner Brickner, you've accepted now? They said, yeah. I said, okay, so what's the 3rd complaint? The 3rd complaint is on Judge Ambien or something like that. That was one of the first judges that didn't give me a chance to contest in court when my ex-girlfriend used a restraining order to sell my child into adoption. And I'm gonna tell you why they had to do that. Because a month ago on my way to church, I seen her and I got her on video and I said, where's my baby at? She went to cussing. Yeah, she went to cussing and screaming, followed me across the street. So it showed that she was the aggressor. That's the same thing I was trying to tell back in 2005. But since I had that certified mail and social media, they had to throw the case out. The restraining order, they had to throw it out. Now remember, they didn't give me a chance to contest the first time, and she told the same lies. Now remember, it says child in common on the restraining order. There was never a maternity test done, and she used the restraining order to block me from signing the birth certificate. So I've been looking for my baby for 11 years. Those are false and fraudulent statements across the board everywhere. And remember how the public defenders lied about my PTSD and my medical record. So even now, VA is making mistakes. HIPAA Privacy Act Officer Mary Monet, off of my certified mail, she sent me documentation that contradicts everything the state's been saying. So remember, I got the HIPAA documentation that shows in 2016 of February and January, VA sent 2 correspondents by email telling Maricopa County Court that they needed my signature for my medical records because of my prior drug use and suicide attempt. Well, they ignored it and went through the Rule 11, so basically I didn't have a fair trial. But get this is the game. They're using statute of limitation illegally. What they do is, once they put me on probation, then they have me sign a release of information to get my medical records. So I have the actual documentation from VA twice showing the gap that Maricopa County civilian agencies use to lock veterans up without their medical records being used. So then with that certified mail, my last public defender was Consuelo O'Hanson or something like that. Now you know I got the attention of FOIA because I put in a Freedom of Information request. So the central location out of Texas, Marissa P. something, I got that information. You know, I sent her certified mail. But the way I set it up was, I said, every other time when I sent the evidence in my medical records to these other public defenders, they just removed themselves. So they're waiting for me to send Consuelo the same thing, but I will have something new for them. What I did was, I filed a complaint on Consuelo with the Arizona State Bar, and then sent the same complaint by way of certified mail to the federal investigators. Now you already know, Mr. Harris, I was up to something. You know why I waited? Because I waited from February 28, 2017 to May 9th, 2017, and I ain't heard nothing from my lawyer. No mail, no letter, no email, or nothing. Ooh wee, that's an ethics violation.
Epic.
So when they got that certified mail, they got that on Saturday, right? I told my baby, I said, watch this, baby. When I call, I'm going to have a new lawyer. Don't you know I got a new lawyer now?
Wow.
Yes, sir. And get this, Mr. Harris, I'm gonna let you know before I let you go. On May 18th, which is my mother's birthday, bless her soul, she's resting in heaven. May 18th at 1 p.m., I'm gonna be on the radio, KTAR, with Darren Birch, talking about PTSD, because I'm a public speaker for Heal the Hero Foundation. So I'm gonna be talking about what veterans deal with and what their families deal with. But look how God got me. I ain't gonna talk about none of the nasty stuff because God already taken care of that.
Yes, sir.
The good Lord told me. The good Lord told me you go talk about what I want you to talk about. All that other stuff, I got this. You got your armor on. I got this. You know I ain't missed a day of church. I done went back to my old church home, 472 North Colorado Street, because you know what? There's some little nappy head youngsters that's gonna listen to me because they was bad like I was, but people didn't give up on me, and that's why I'm here. See, there's people in our old village that's giving up on them little nappy head boys because they think they that bad. No, they just not getting attention and love. You gonna get it from your immediate family, but remember that old saying, it takes a village? Yeah, I'm getting back to that village that teach one, preach one. So yeah, on the 18th, I'll be on KTAR, and then on the 26th of May, Whiskey Row Restaurants, Dierks Bentley, the country singer, is my sponsor. They present me with a $10,000 check that covers my treatment through Heal the Hero Foundation, which it's something that the medical world don't want to get out because they're using technology to allow your brain to reprocess itself, man.
Wow.
I'm up to 7 hours of sleep already, man. Look, you know I ain't got no job. I woke up a whole week talking about I'm late for work. Oh, damn, I ain't got no job. I slept all the way through the night. No nightmares, no flashbacks. Man, stuff is working, man. You can't tell me God ain't real. So with everything else that's happened to me, somebody else, man, would have snapped or would have had good reason to go off. Hell, I did in the past, man. I ain't even mad about nothing because I already know the Lord taking care of everything. Everything happened for a reason, and I'm the messenger. And I always keep you posted so that way when the documents come out, you're gonna be laughing the hardest. Hey, Mr. Harris, I told them they should have got me a lawyer, huh? They should have got me a lawyer. Yeah, you know I had to let you get your giggle on. All right, man. Hey, you stay blessed, and I'll be in touch. All right, man. Bye-bye. That was Darien Harris of the National Bar Association.